Hey Brandy. Yeah, so I just watched your video on young mothers and young fathers, and I totally agree with you. I feel like, okay, I'm gonna just go there, okay, because I don't know how to be, hold it all together in this, that, and the other. My thing is I think that, first of all, sex is overrated without like a serious commitment, aka marriage. Yeah. And I'm not judging anybody because I was wild and wide open at one point in my life too, you know what I'm saying, and out there. So please don't think I'm judging anybody, because I'm not. But baby, when you have people, let me tell you, one time I was at the workplace. And this lady came in, and she was like some sort of principal or teacher or some sort of administrative figure at an elementary school. And she told me that there were three young ladies. Three. Not one, not two, but three. There was three young ladies. Three. 10 years old and pregnant, baby. 10. 10. Yes, fifth grade, 10. Maybe 6, maybe 4th. It just depends on where your birthday fall. 10. They were 10 years old and they were pregnant. And some of them, mama thought it was cute. Now, if the baby is 10 and pregnant, you can probably guarantee that they mama probably was 20 something. Probably under 25. I'm just assuming. I'm not judging. I'm just assuming. So, I think a lot of what's going on in society has a lot to do with, babies, raising babies. And, a lot of times, just like a 10-year-old out there having sex, what do a 10-year-old know about some sex? Besides what they see on TV, which is like totally smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? So, I know when you're young, you think you know it all, and you can get out there and you can do whatever, and it won't happen to you, and you're so invincible, and this, that, and the third. But people, it happens. It happens. I remember being in the 11th grade back in 2005, 2000. Oh, shoot. Not, my bad. I was 4 years out by then. But let me see. In 11th grade, so that was like 2000, 99, 2000 school year for me. And I remember being in my sex education class. I couldn't tell you the teacher's name for nothing, but I remember him saying that as time went on, you would begin to see how young girls will begin to have their menstruation cycle earlier in life. And I be doggone. If you 10 years old and you pregnant, clearly you got a cycle, baby. You's losing eggs, okay? So, just to see even that coming forth, and just, knowing, wow, what these children are doing. You know what I'm saying? Young mothers, young fathers, if you're gonna lay down, you know what I'm saying, I think that you should be grown enough, you know what I'm saying, to take care of your responsibilities. That's just me. And this is coming from somebody that was pregnant at 16 and ready to, keep going to school and get a job and get it done for my baby. But there were other mitigating circumstances to that story. But if you're going to be young and you're going to be out there and you're going to be doing the things that are adult oriented, you can't get out there, and do your thing or whatever, and then want to turn around and start asking your mother for help and start asking people for help. And then I'm saying, you might need help to get out of certain situations, but in a situation where you have now impregnated somebody or you are pregnant, I'm saying, if you would have just waited, till you got married now, and that's not to say that marriage is any guarantee on that person staying, but if you would have done it in the right confines, at least you would have got some benefits out of it. You know what I'm saying? And most people are, like we're talking about, young parents are too young, at 13, 10, and 15 and so on to be getting married. But if you would have waited until you were in that position, then you wouldn't, have to look to your mother and your father for help and this, that, and the other. Not saying that it doesn't happen, but do you understand what I'm saying? So, and young fathers, be there for your children, whether it be a boy or a girl, because a lot of times the girls that end up pregnant, A lot of times, now sometimes it's, you know, still the ones with the double parent home and so on and so forth, but a lot of times it's a young lady from a single parent home, mother or father raising them, and they just don't get the affirmation that they need at home. You know, they don't get the understanding that they're pretty, you know, that they're beautiful, that they are valuable, far above what anybody in the world is ever going to give them worth for. Nobody ever tells them that, you know, they can be more, that, you know, they don't have to succumb to, you know, sexual temptation, and that they're worth more than just, you know, a notch on somebody's belt. You have a lot of young men that were never influenced and taught how to be men. You have, you know, whether a mother or a father is raising them, and then they miss that part from their mother. You know, it's just a lot that goes into it all. And there are just a lot of things that has just happened in society that have led us to where we are. But I totally am with you, Brandy, about, you know, the young parents and that kind of thing. But if you're going to do it all the way. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to, you know, get fresh or whatever. Does anybody say get fresh? Anyway, when you're trying to get fresh and you're trying to be cool and you're trying to do this and you're trying to do that, you give it 110%. So if you're going to lay down and have children or what have you, you know, STD, whatever you might happen to pick up, you know what I'm saying? Be 100 about that thing. Go ahead and be, you know, upfront and straight ahead with that thing. Do it to the best of your ability. Be that parent. Be the best parent you can be at whatever age. And I'm 27, and yeah, I want kids, but I ain't in no hurry. I've been married 2 years, and I'm not, like, in no hurry. I'm not buying the myth that my eggs are going to dry up by the time I'm 30, and so on and so forth. But, you know, to each his own. So, just wanted to let you know, Brandy, that I enjoyed the video. You know, I've always got something to say. And y'all keep being blessed, all right? Peace and peace. I'm out.